Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Really is quite a sight. Torres!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So, a breakthrough already. Engages and forces him off the ball. Floats it up and over. Oh, perfectly measured that. Here's Torres! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Kyle Walker. It's a throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. He's tried one! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the shot! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Number 21.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter.
Beckham! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
David Beckham.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really...
He's having a go! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 21 minutes is number 5, Casego. Casego. Casego.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Caicedo. That's good running with the ball. Now the finish! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Caicedo knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Torres does well to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Caicedo. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a look and plays it forward. Pickford will lay claim to that. There's the shot! He's put it wide.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence.
Oh no, this does not look good. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 38 minutes is number 11,
Gehi
Kylian Mbappe.
coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Can he finish? That's just wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
He's got away. Fiddles it through. Look at the space here. Great hit. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 11,
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Chelsea pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
substitution on the field, number 14, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Mbappe, coming on the field.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's found a way through.
Isak.
And now the hit. Foden pinches it off him. Gehi makes the interception. Foden. Beckham. And here's Isak. Saka. Palmer. And it's Walker. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It could be in here. Goalkeeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger.
Oh, what a mistake! Kyle Walker. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice. It's Saka. Saka stood his ground strongly. Caicedo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That is a great pick-up. Shot a goal! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Listen.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's past the post.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's being shifted off it. Back in possession and ready to go again. Isak. Now it's Torres. And Torres! Not the best in the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Substitution.
Chelsea with the corner. They're first. In with a header! And now a sudden chance to count. It's one! That has faded wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Pass is intercepted. Caicedo short-changes him with that pass. Chelsea have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution in progress.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's shifting through the gears. Decent hit!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Foden. confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Tries a shot! It's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And time is up. Chelsea can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well, Torres! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Chaplin. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Twansebe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Van Dijk. And he welcomes it in. Oh, important interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Looks for the finish. What a hit! The save was firm.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. So we're still where we started right now. Chooses to go crossfield. Twansebe. Hutchinson. Lavia did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He is through here. That's very neat. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Torres! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Chelsea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And he's intervened well there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Torres, and he's been shifted off it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Morsi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Twansebe. Played out wide. Cucurella cuts it out. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a key interception.
Has been indicated.
Morsi. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Great ball if he can get there. He'd have done well to reach that. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Twansebe. Chelsea are still that goal to the good. Torres in acres of space out wide. And the ball is out of play.
Attendance for this match was 70,000.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Morsi. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That could spell trouble. He might be in here. He's through. Isak! And that would have been some goal.
Isak may risk being accused of being a tad selfish. Not by me, though. It was good endeavour. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's heaved it away and smartly reclaimed. Chaplin. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible Isaac! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. Twansebe.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, there's the clearance. The message is clear. None shall pass. Looking for the run. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Hello, everybody. And
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game.
Best love, then you know that I'm with it. I've been down with the groove and the rhythm. From a looking at you different. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. Yeah. Cause you my lady, I will holler. Go and tell me how you feeling. Cause lately we've been dealing with the realest emotions. Yeah, struggling real, the bubble revealed. Yeah, we could have prevailed, can never be stale. Yeah, I wrote you a letter, you checking your mail. Yeah, the love and the kiss, the love and the tell. Yeah, keep it alive, don't wanna stop. Yeah, since a younger they just want me to fail.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. As you can see, we've already started here. Wood. Gently done. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Gibbs White. And he welcomes it in. Fernando Torres.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Morato. Wood. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Cucurella. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. gone for goal. Forwards and with intent. Well read, nice interception. Gibbs White. Plays a sharp little ball here. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. No, that's been intercepted. Anderson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
An instinctive delivery. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are... What? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Away. Spread it left. Palmer tries making a foray down the right. That has been cut short. Aina, and that's gone loose. Aina, 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that is not finding anyone. 87. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Fernando Torres.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Gibbs White. Elanga. Caicedo. He's got away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He can get that clear. Van Dijk is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gibbs White. Anderson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Can he put it away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's looking for the runner here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic.
A chance! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
87 minutes is number 21, Fernando Torres.
Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win for good.
Great ball, and he's had a shot! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 21.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And we are already back underway. Chelsea pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Terrific header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Gibbs White. Oh, great chance! Now the finish! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. It for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Nicely intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Torres steps up for his penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
And so the captain steps up. Big character, big moment, big save. Isak will take their second.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So this one to restore parity. No! Denied! comfortably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Chelsea with this chance to pull two clear. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And they're two up. Nottingham at the point of no return. Sticks it away.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So can he do it? That's won it! Chelsea have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Please make
Your
sure
final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well...
I know you're the goal.